having some issues with the connection. So please, if you make it in here, guys, let me know if everything's okay. Am I buffering or how am I? I think I'm live. Hello, welcome. Who do we have? Jasmine, hello. I have some issues, been having some issues connecting, having some issues with the internet connection. So we will do our best right now to do a crystal ball stream. And if I buffer or I cut off, I'm very sorry. Hoping it does not happen. So yes, okay. So yeah, so we have crystal ball, and we have oracle cards as always. So today we have angel, we have chakra, we have unicorn, we have love, we have druid wisdom, shadow healing, forest fae, and moon magic. So we do have a few. And yeah, can you hear me? Can everybody hear me okay? Is the music okay? Mekhana, Aura, Suan, Jan, hello and welcome. So please like the video, guys. If you're in, please like it. Let's get some likes. Yeah, and ask your questions, because if I cut off, I don't know what I'm going to do. So let's get the ball rolling, the crystal ball. Sorry about that. Right, let's see. Okay. So Jan says, Maya Caden wants to stay longer during our call on the night of the 20th. Did he truly want to lay down, or did he make plans to hang with them? Not want to stay longer. Okay. Yeah, so I am seeing wanting to lie down. I am seeing that come through, so that's good, I suppose. Although maybe a longer call would have been nice. Pooja, an angel card. There we are. You are safe. Archangel Michael, I am protecting you against lower energies and guarding you, your loved ones, and your home. Very nice. My chair's wobbly. Jasmine, will I still hear from Phil before the new year? If so, can you pull up like a roundabout date, or has the timeline been pushed back? And if so, what has it been pushed back to? Okay. Yeah, so actually I'm getting a time frame here. So between the 27th of this month and the 12th of January is the time frame I'm getting there. Suan, should I stay at my current job? Okay. I'm getting a yes with that. I'm getting a yes with that. Sometimes it's good to stay before we find our next thing, you know? Megha, sorry. What are our current feelings and next actions towards me? Okay. There's a lot of positivity here. There's a lot of positivity. It's looking pretty good. Actions seem to be like wanting to like communicate, hang out, maybe calls, you know, maybe in whatever way you like communicate at a distance, and then like meeting up, meeting friends, meeting family, hanging around in groups, events, things like that. You know, doing things with you, taking you to places. Seems quite nice. Aurora, thank you for your information there. Can you see the occupation of my future spouse? Okay. So just focus on Aurora's date of birth there for a moment. can you see the occupation of my future spouse? Okay. This person, so the kind of themes going on here with this job, it's like media production and marketing. Those are the two things that kind of coming up there. Jan, when should I ask Hayden to watch The Grinch, or will he ask me? I mentioned a holiday movie last night, but I don't know if he caught on. Okay. Yeah, I'm not really seeing him asking you about like watching a movie specifically. So I would say here, you asking is probably the way it's going to go. Jasmine. Oh. Did Phil also cut contact with me because everything was too great and I make him feel too good being with me with our intimate encounters, or was it just about not wanting to hurt me? Okay. Yeah, not wanting to hurt you is really coming through stronger there. Pooja, what are Anne's thoughts about asking me? What are Anne's thoughts about me asking, sorry, him to treat for his new job? I don't understand the question, sorry. Treat for his new job? I'm not sure. I just don't understand the question, sorry. Aurora, is my future spouse Korean? Okay. Get a yes on that. Aurora also says, is there anything you can say about my future wedding? Okay. So the main things I can see here with this is it looks pretty distant future. So it doesn't look like it's, you know, a really soon thing, like it's happening really soon. It does look very distant. But I also see a lot of people, like it seems like it's kind of a big deal, a big event. It seems very kind of lively. Daniela, hello, welcome. Oh, will I have the opportunity to see or hear from him again? Okay. It's possible. It's a possibility. It's not the biggest possibility. It's a, you know, kind of a small chance, but it is possible. Jasmine, music is too loud. Okay, yes, I'll turn it down a little bit. That might be a bit better. Mecca. Oh, sorry, Pooja Angel card. All is well, Archangel Jeremiah. Everything is happening exactly as it's supposed to. With hidden blessings, you will soon understand. Hidden blessings, you will soon understand. Very nice. Mega, how will my birthday be with all this month? Okay, wonderful. Happy birthday. Yeah, there's a lot of positivity around that. I'm feeling very kind of like joy energy, you know, really positive energy there. So it looks really, really nice. Jan, timeline and prominence for heart to heart and reconciliation. Okay. So I'm guessing like a time frame with that. Heart to heart within 1 to 2 months, and reconciliation could be within 3. There's a good possibility of that. Aurora? Aura. Is it Aura? Aurora? Aurora. Would taking the social work certificate program in Korean be doable and help my future career prospects? Okay. Yes, I'm guessing a yes on that. Kevin, hello. I hope you're doing well too. I hope you are good. Um, Kevin says, A has been around me a lot and eyeing at me in classroom lectures. Ooh, okay. What's he trying to do? Yeah, so it seems like just feeling a bit more comfortable and kind of working his way up to a flirty kind of energy, you know? Jasmine, why did Phil never bother to look for me or reach out for 11 years straight? Okay. So it does seem like you were always kind of in the back of his mind, but at the same time, he didn't. It's almost like he knew there's attraction, but he doesn't recognize the importance of it, the depth of it. So it's kind of like, um, what would you say? Like it passes his mind. It kind of like it comes and goes. If that makes sense. Like there's recognition of attraction, but not recognition of how deep the actual connection is. So yeah, it's kind of like I do feel like there's some little hints of like kind of should I maybe I should reach out kind of thing. But yeah, it seems like almost like fleeting a lot of the time, fleeting thoughts, not really understanding and recognizing the strength of that. Eli or Ellie, hello and welcome. Jan, timeline and prominence for Caden and M cutting ties. Okay. So most prominent this month, but I would say I would I would maybe give like a frame of like maybe 3 weeks, but most prominent is this month. And Pooja, how does A feel now that me and Anne are not so close to each other? Not even in contact on a daily basis. Okay. Feeling okay about that. Feeling, I wouldn't necessarily say like happy, like feeling super happy, but there's no negative energy there, you know? It's feeling kind of good. Aurora, in what year do you see me meeting S? Okay. I'm not seeing that at all. It's pretty murky. I'm not really seeing that, so I'm sorry. I'm sorry to say that. Mega, what is our planning for my birthday? What surprise or gifts? Okay. So it seems to be leaning more to going out and having an experience, like maybe a meal or something like that. But I do think there will be some gift. There'll be some kind of gift. But what's really coming through is like an experience. I would probably say a meal. Kevin, I'm planning to complete my machine learning course project and post it on LinkedIn. So after updating my LinkedIn, will Elucidata select me for the internship? Okay. The prominence is high, so the possibility is high. So that looks good. Eli, thank you for the information there. Um, what my manager and supervisor think about my work? Okay. There's a lot of positive energy. There's a slight recognition for room for improvement, but I definitely wouldn't say there's negative energy or thinking like something's really bad. It's just kind of like room for improvement, I would say. Jan, will Caden confide in a family member about his situation with me over the holidays, and if so, what will be said? Okay. So yeah, I think yes on that, but it does seem kind of like it's like he opens up um briefly. So when I say briefly, I just mean it's not like a monologue, you know, it's just saying the situation, saying how he feels in a short way, in a brief way. And it does seem like there's kind of advice given, so it does seem like there's advice given back about that opening up. But it seems to kind of be, you know, along the lines of, you know, what you might say, like, where do you feel more drawn to? Who makes you feel like, you know, tapping into your feelings and seeing like where they take you in a sense, you know. So just kind of like, I suppose it's like when we say to people, you know, go with your intuition or do what's best for you. It's kind of like that kind of advice. I wouldn't say they would use the word intuition, but following your feelings, I would say. Jan, why have I been hearing the song Yearning for Your Love over and over for days now? Okay. So I'm not actually guessing anything for that. Maybe it's like an affirmation of your feelings or something like that. Pooja, what was the meaning behind the dream in which N came back and with it, Rajshri also came back into our lives? Okay, I'm really sorry about my pronunciation of names. Oh, nearly pulled the crystal ball off the table. So what's the meaning behind the dream where N came back and Rajshri came back as well? Okay. It seems to be more like a subconscious playing out of desires. So this may be something that you want to happen or that you have wanted to happen at some point. It's like a subconscious playing out of your desires, which does happen in our dreams. Kevin, would delaying to apply reduce my chances? Okay. Yeah, I'm guessing a yes on that. Jan, when should I ask him over when should I ask him over seeing the Grinch movie? Should I ask him in general to hang out later today? Okay. Okay, so I would say suggest the movie tomorrow. But yeah, I think that asking to hang out today, you know, that's fine. Um, Even if he says no, like I don't see like negative energy around that, you know. I do think there's a chance of that there. Oh, Kevin, what date was the latest date for me to apply to Elucidator internship? For when I apply, I will get selected. Oh, the latest date. Okay. So I'm guessing like end of January coming up there. The end of January. Pooja reposted what were N's thoughts when I congratulated him for his new job and asked him for treat for his new job. But what does it? I still don't really understand what it means. Like, are you suggesting that you both celebrate his new job? Like, are you saying you want to throw a party for? Like, do you want to celebrate his new job with him? Ask him for treat. It's just the way it's written because it must be like a different structure of sentence than we use here. Like, we would maybe say, I think what you're trying to say is ask him to celebrate together or something. That's how it comes across to me, but I'm just not sure. So I'm really sorry about that. Mega, how will things be between me and R when he goes back home this month? Okay. And positive. I'm seeing efforts to like keep communication very frequent, very frequent. Tamika, hello! Tamika, and when will I start a new job? Sending you love too. Let's see. So I'm guessing beginning to mid-February come through there most prominently. There is also like a little kind of a little energy, a little prominence in March, but the sooner one is kind of the mid-February-ish kind of time. Jasmine, what is it when I need financial abundance? Oh, sorry, why is it? I can't read. Why is it when I need financial abundance, the word clunic, sorry if I pronounced that wrong, comes up? I know that type of spirit it is, but is it dangerous for me specifically? Or can I work with the spirit without being in danger? Okay. Oh, I'm interested to tap into this because I can't place unless I have like a different name for the spirit. I can't place it. Let's see. So we're looking at is it dangerous? Can I work with it without being in danger? Okay. Okay, so generally there are dangers, but it does seem like you can. It seems like you can resonate and be protected. So that is coming through. Interesting. It's very interesting. Oh, John. Why did Caden not call me like he said he would the 19th? Was it because he was upset that I was mad that he lied to me the previous night, saying he was headed to bed when he wasn't? Okay. Yeah, I'm guessing a yes on that. Kevin, will anything special happen for me in the Christmas week? Okay. So I do suppose that it depends what you mean by special, but I am seeing a lot of positive energy. I'm seeing positive energy. I'm seeing like deepening of connections, like stronger connections coming through. So it looks very nice. It looks very positive. Very happy. Megha, you're welcome. Cherry Blossom, hello. Megha, how is our business project going? Will it be successful? Okay. Okay, so so the prominence of being successful actually isn't too high, but it's I'd say it's more like around the 40 to 50%. So that's not great, but it also shows that there is a chance of it. So hoping that that changes for him, that increases, or that he can follow that lesser prominent path, because we can do that even if it's a low chance. We can still grasp it, So really hoping that he does. And Pooja, what does N mean by in the channel message that the new path was not compared to me? Yeah, so if you have a question about the channel message that I did, if it's the channel message that I did, just message me off stream and I will double check that for you because I'll have to check I'll have to tap in to that so it's like not really. I would like to check it off stream. I would like to kind of check the message, tap into that. Because it's channel. I try to keep things separate, like channeling, crystal ball, things like that. So yeah. Cherry Blossom, I'm doing very well. I hope you are. Yeah, I'm doing great. Guys, if you have not liked the video, please do like it. It means a lot to me. And oh yeah, so if anyone is new, so we're doing crystal ball. You can ask as many questions as you like for the crystal ball. If you are new, please leave your full name and date of birth. We do have cards as well. So you have Angel, Chakra, Unicorn, Love cards, Druid Wisdom, Shadow Healing, Forest, Fae, and Moon Magic. So you're very welcome to choose a Oracle card as well. And it just takes me time, so I'm further up in the chat than you are. If you have some patience, you'll have your message, your answer. If you're really desperate for your answer, you can send a super chat, but it's not necessary. It's just, I'll answer them straight away. Jan, why has Kaden been hanging out with Jay? Is she making a romantic comeback? I know they text daily. Okay. No, I'm not getting romantic energy here, and I'm also getting a very fleeting energy. It seems like it will be short-lived. So I'm hoping so. We know what the clingy energy is like, so I'm hoping so. Kevin, can I have a love card? Yes. So a love card here for Kevin. So it says, healing family issues. Your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. So there could be some family things going on with him that may be affecting his, maybe just distracting him maybe, or something like that. Maybe healing some generational things, like generational traumas and things like that. Anything to do with family. It can be on either your side or his side as well. So, but yeah. But the positive thing is that there's a healing process going on, so it's not being ignored, which is good. So, but do think about if you have anything to heal, maybe. Jasmine, I didn't bother watching any of the TH videos about a particular thing. Did I miss out? And is there a way I can access this realm on my own without his help? Okay. Yeah, it seems like you definitely have abilities to access like other realms and things like that. But without when I say that, it's difficult to say. So yes, without his help, yes, I'm getting a yes on that. But also, it's like it's positive to get help and get advice and get like guidance at times, as we all know. But you do have the ability within you, so you don't necessarily need it. You know, it seems like you can do that. Cherry, when do you see my parents selling their house? Okay. I'm guessing March time for that one. Pooja, what were Anne's thoughts when he came to know that R has not invited me to her wedding? Okay. So get like a surprise, kind of shocked, I suppose. Daniela, does he keep my photos on his cell phone? Okay. Yes, I guess a yes on that. Jan, where Caden and M in a one-on-one call recently from 18th to 20th. Okay. So I'm getting a no on those dates. Kevin, what would be the best response from my side towards A when he is trying to be close to me in class? Just be unbothered, responding to it a little, or fully take some action. Okay. Okay, responding to it a little, very subtly is coming through, like a very subtle energy to make him feel kind of comfortable, you know, because it's almost like he's stepping into it very slowly, you know. Cherry, when do you see me meeting my true love, and can you tell me about them, please? Okay. So there seems to be possibilities to meet them still, like over the holiday period, New Year kind of period. So in the kind of current chapter, at least, even if it's kind of going into next year a little bit, there does seem to be possibility there. At least of meeting, maybe not knowing right away that that's going to be your future partner, but meeting them. So yeah, do you see that there? The main things that come through, so there's a lot of kind of personality coming through. Things like being very generous, being very in light-hearted energy, kind of humorous, like a bit of a joker kind of person. You know, you may kind of recognize that this person doesn't take themselves too seriously, but seem pretty fun but still responsible. You know, so it's not like kind of crazy, but it's really nice. It's really kind of refreshing in a way. Very I suppose playful is kind of the other word to use, you know? Seems like a really nice energy. Sorry, my hand over that. Tamika, do I know who my twin flame is? Okay. So I'm guessing I know on that. I'm guessing I know on that, so that's interesting. Love to you as well. Mega, how will my yam business go? When will it monetize? Okay. The energy looks pretty low here, like kind of murky, low. I would say to ensure that you're doing some manifestation work for that. Yeah, best of luck. Best of luck. I'm not really seeing anything with that, so I hope that energy kind of amplifies soon. Jan, when will Em give up on Caden? Has she already mentally started to move on due to what happened on the 15th? Okay. Yeah, and there's certainly kind of there's always kind of this recognition that things there isn't really a goal or destination for this relationship to reach, you know. Um, but it does seem like there's more and more pulling away, releasing, you know. Pooja, what was A's intention behind the comment she said to N to go and meet your friend? What was A's intention behind the comment she said to N to go and meet your friend? Okay. There seems to be a friendly there. There doesn't seem to be like any kind of what do you call it? Ulterior motive. There doesn't seem to be anything like that. Daniela, I would like to know if he comes back to me. Okay. Yeah, so there is a possibility of it. It just seems a little bit like a low possibility, but I certainly wouldn't say there's no chance at all. Jasmine, will I ever need to use Geek Squad? Will I ever need to use Geek Squad protection for my 5-year-old Nintendo Switch, or will it be okay if I don't purchase the protection plan? Should I purchase the protection plan? Okay. Okay, so I'm guessing that's not completely necessary. It doesn't seem like something really bad's going to happen. So I'm guessing that's not completely necessary. Of course, you know, there's like precautionary kind of measures and feeling comfortable and safe once we do that, you know. But yeah, it doesn't look like completely necessary. Kevin, after the channeling, I'm curious. Where is my twin flame from? Which country? Okay. I'm not guessing a country, but I'm guessing Europe. AA, hello and welcome. Ali's thoughts for me today. Okay. So I'm not guessing anything actually. You must be kind of in the back of the mind at the moment. So I'm sorry to say that. John, will this advice help Caden to be more will this advice help Caden to be more confident in his decision to reconcile with me? Okay. I would say a little. It really feels like this person this person's trying to be very nice, but they are kind of saying like, you know, do whatever you think's best. Do what you know. So it's deflecting the kind of responsibility back to him. So I wouldn't say that it increases his confidence in it a lot because he's kind of like, okay, it's still just my choice. But yeah, I think like speaking it out, even if it was brief, and how you want it least for comfort. I do think it will help increase a little bit, but it's just not super strong. Theodora, hello. I hope you're well. I hope you had a lovely birthday. And Pooja, as per the channel message, is I'm getting realization about the depth of our connection. Okay. So I'm getting a no on that at the moment. So maybe that will change. AA. So why am I thinking about Asha so much? What is it? Okay. Okay, so there's a possible kind of life lesson, life experience there. So there's kind of a magnetic pull, magnetic attraction to help you to experience that experience and life lesson if you so kind of choose that path, you know? But you are kind of being guided there because there is some important things that you can take from that. Mega, what is Art and his friends talking about me during his stay with them? Okay. So there does seem to be some brief conversation regarding you, but it seems to be more about like things that you've done together, you know, like places you've been, experiences you've had, and things like that. Sky Blue, hello and welcome. Jasmine, should I buy the graphics card for my 12-year-old for his computer or for the PS5? Which will he benefit from more or like better? Okay. So I'm guessing computer there, I'm guessing computer. Jan, we saw on the pendulum that Caden spoke to his friends about the situation with Em. What exactly did they say about her? Okay. So he was explaining how he liked her, but he was also explaining how it's not. He knows that it's not going anywhere. He knows that it's not going anywhere. So he's kind of like, I wouldn't really say asking for advice. Yeah, I mean maybe I think that when Caden does talk about these kind of things, because don't forget he's quite hesitant. He's quite stagnant a lot of the time. I think like sometimes he brings things up to kind of prompt someone else to help him with the direction, you know? So it kind of feels like it's not so much about what he says to them. He's kind of listening out for like guidance. So it's kind of interesting, but yeah, there's definitely kind of like explaining how it wouldn't really go anywhere with her, but there's this kind of positive energy, like this kind of positive vibe or comfort together. Kai, hello and welcome. Please say yes. So I think maybe you're talking about the celebrating. So, guys, if you reply to something that I ask, say like for example, so I asked Pooja if she was asking about celebrating N's promotion or job or whatever it was with him, and I think you're replying yes to that. But if you could just be a little bit clear, because don't forget, I'm answering loads of other people in between your question and your response. So it just helps me if you put yes, I did mean a party for or a celebration together because of his new job. You know, it just helps me because I answering a load of questions, kind of maybe forgetting a little bit what we've spoken about. But yeah. So I actually don't really remember the question. It was something like It was something about celebrating for his new job or a promotion or something, but I can't remember what you asked exactly. If he would say yes to it or yeah, I can't remember. So I'm really sorry. Just try to be a bit explanatory when you answer me. And it's my fault just being forgetful, but if you could do that, I would really appreciate it. Kevin, Can I know the personality of my twin flame, please? What are they like? Okay. So pretty spiritual, pretty open-minded, pretty adventurous. Yeah, so they're kind of the things that are coming through with that person. AA, what does Ali love about me? Okay. Yeah, so there is like kind of a physical thing coming through, like, you know, the way that you look is coming through. Your interests. Your interests, the kind of conversation with you. Yeah, conversation with you, like how it kind of flows, how it's kind of interesting, like humor a little bit coming through as well, which is always nice. In a relationship, we need to have humor. Theodora, I had to put down my kitty yesterday. Oh no! As she got really sick, but now I am haunted by thoughts that I could have saved her if I had done some tests earlier. Could I have saved it? Oh my, oh my. Okay. Okay, so I'm guessing a no on that. Like, in a sense, maybe some kind of something earlier could have improved kind of quality of life, maybe. You know, but I am kind of getting confirmation and affirmation that the time was the time, if that makes sense. That's okay. Don't worry about taboos. And Pusha, what were his thoughts? Asked him to throw me a small celebration party for his new job. Okay. I'm really sorry about that. It's just I kind of remembered the theme of the question, but I didn't actually remember the exact question. So, what were his thoughts when I asked him to throw me a small celebration party for his new job? Okay, sorry about that, and thank you very much for bearing with me there. There's definitely like a humor coming through, like being a bit happy, finding it a bit funny. But there's also kind of like, well, yeah, happiness, finding it a little bit funny. Um, yeah, happiness is like the main thing coming through. Yeah, there's not really much else to say there. Kevin, is there something A plans or wants to do with me or about me in this upcoming Christmas week? Okay. What I'm really guessing is moments of thought of like what are you doing, what are you up to, what are you doing at this moment, you know, that kind of thing. Kai, does Crystal Ball have any insight regarding my search for the next job? Um, yeah, it's a bit too open of a question because I don't really know what to look at. So, you know, with the crystal ball, you can maybe ask. I mean, we could look at like the most prominent time that a new job will come along, a new opportunity. Um, you could ask about a few different positions, and we could look at the prominence of them and things like that. But it's a little bit like an open question. Like maybe I should mention. So for the crystal ball, we do kind of quick fire kind of questions that can be answered quite quickly, so that I'm not don't get too stuck in the chat and everybody gets like a question answered. You know. But guys, if you do have very open questions or themes that you want a reading on, if you do want like a bigger reading, full reading, you're very welcome to go to secretfrequencies.com/shop. and you will find all of the things that I offer: crystal ball readings, tarot readings, room readings, candle wax readings, palm readings, you know, aura readings, tons of different readings, and they're more in depth on the website, of course. This is kind of tasters in a way, you know, but you can ask more broad questions in the page readings. So that's not directed at Kai. This is just for everybody. If you are looking for a more in-depth reading, you can just go to my website. It should be in the description of this video as well. And if you're a member, message me first because there's a discount for members. So members have a discount, a half price discount, I believe, at the moment. Jan, why would Caden bring up during his opening up about feelings to his family when they're due to cut ties and he doesn't have romantic feelings for her? She shouldn't even be an option. Okay. So not really seeing him talking directly about but I'm seeing kind of talking about having different options, talking about different people being interested in having different options and things like that. I'm just checking the time here because yeah. So we have about 20 more minutes. So sorry, just hashtag that. So we have about 20 more minutes, so that's great. May I have a love card? Yes, of course. There we are. Love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. So if there's any delays or anything going on with the love path, work on your solar plexus chakra. So you want to be emanating your like really nice, confident, divine feminine energies. Kind of that expression that you love yourself first. So the solar plexus is a really good one to work on, as well as the heart chakra, but solar plexus for self-love because we have self-esteem, self-confidence, and all of that there. Sky Blue, I love crystal ball. I wish I have one. Get one. You could get one. Mine was pretty cheap. Aisha, Zaid, what were his thoughts last night for me? Okay. Let's see. Aisha, Zaid's thoughts for me. Okay. There seems to be a positive kind of vision of you, a positive kind of vision, like thought about you. But I'm not seeing anything like overthinking or thinking about a certain situation. It seems to be just like positive energy about this, whatever he's seeing there. So that's just okay more. Pooja, how deep N's connection is with A in comparison to mine? Okay. So it's still pretty meaningful. There is still like a nice positive energy with that. But yeah, your connection together is a lot deeper spiritually, you know, in terms of like lifetimes and spiritual energy. Jasmine, well, this particular spirit is a demon. I have been trying to remember his name and couldn't for the life of me, but then his name popped up out of nowhere with his financial hardship I'm in now. Yeah, okay. So this is the thing about traveling realms, connecting with spirits and things like that. Everybody is different, and I do know some high magicians who do work particularly with darker entities, demons, things like that, and still in a kind of safe and protected way. in a very kind of confident and strong way. Um, it's I know I'm very kind of like, I don't do black magic, and I'm very in the light all the time, apart from when I'm doing my cleanses and when I have to connect with the dark and the lower. But people can do it, people do it, and magic and traveling over realms and things like that. It's not always black and white, and sometimes it's not always black and white, but also sometimes we have to experience certain lower or darker or maybe whatever you might call it kind of things to expand like our spiritual self, our spiritual presence. I've had connection with three negative entities in my lifetime, and yeah, everybody's different. Nothing is black and white. And the high magicians that I know, two of them, that work with these entities, they themselves are of the light. They are very very positive people. They've written books about Jinn, I would say Jinn, um, and yeah, they are not from the light just because of the entities that they have worked with, and they are very powerful beings, very powerful light workers. Theodora, a card of your choice, yes. So I will do unicorn. There we go. I'm really sorry if you can hear that. Something really loud going on out there. And prosperity! A gift of money is on its way. Your income is increasing. Manage your finances with love. You keep getting abundant messages on these cards. I'm sure you've even got that one before. So I would definitely be looking out for your opportunities and things that are around you at the moment. Jan, why did Caden lie to me the night of the 18th and say he was going to bed when he wasn't? He hangs out with friends and afterwards while cutting the call with me very short. Okay. So he finds it difficult. He finds it difficult to kind of leave. He finds it like he feels like he has to have an excuse that's not just I want to play with my friends or something like that. He feels like he needs to have an excuse to leave. Kevin, if I try to be straightforward with A in college and try to ask him to be my team paper partner, how will he think and feel? Okay. So I'm just kind of guessing that he will consider it. Yeah, so I'm just kind of guessing that he will consider it. I'm not guessing a definitive like if there'll be a yes or a no, but I am guessing that he'll consider it. So obviously he's not going to be offended or anything by it. He is going to consider it. Sky Blue, says Jasmine, you alright? I don't know what that's about. Jasmine, I heard his name clearly years ago and stayed away from it. Now I think he's back. Well, I would definitely, how can I say, weigh up how you feel and how confident you are, because although like I was talking about the high magicians that I know, my work with it's difficult to say. It's really difficult to say because yeah, it's kind of a big topic, but what I would say is like the magicians that I know that work with these entities, these demons and things like that, they are very confident in what they're doing. They're very confident and within themselves. They're very confident within their own protection and their strength. Very confident. So I would say, just because you have the ability and the potential to do it, you definitely have to be in the right mind, headspace, and kind of the right, just feeling okay, feeling confident. If you feel like it's dangerous, if you feel like you're scared, then they definitely wouldn't, you know, it depends on like your mindset at the time. Daniela, I would like to know why, oh, I would like to know why you blocked me after the photos. Um, uh, so you're talking about why he blocked you. I'm thinking like, I didn't block you, I haven't blocked you. So why he blocked you after the photos, okay. I'm actually not getting anything for that. It seems it seems a bit disconnected. Like it almost seems like photos and the blocking aren't completely linked. Like it isn't this because of this. Maybe because it feels a bit disconnected, but I'm not 100% on that one. Theodora, I love your outfit. You look so chic and stylish. Thank you so much. Yeah, it's really well. It is really really nice. I will admit. And I thought like the red. It's kind of a burgundy, I suppose, but still felt like it was a bit Christmassy, so I put it on. But thank you. I really appreciate that because I do really actually love this outfit. So thank you very much. Hey, how does my work people think about me? Okay. I'm getting really positive energy on that. It does seem like the general overall consensus is positive. Kevin says a Forest Fae, of course. Maybe I should go back over the cards. So Forest Fae. Love these ones. The Honey Mother. Sometimes the greatest magic lies in the smallest of forms. Jan says, what are Caden's feelings and intentions towards M? I'm just getting the same kind of energy of that really kind of comfortable but friendly energy. Like it mostly seems friendly, but it's very comfortable. I'm not really, and sometimes I do pick up that a little bit of a flirty energy, which I'm not at the moment. Pooja, what are his thoughts when he compares his connection with A to mine? What are his thoughts when he compares his connection with A to mine? Okay. Yeah, so I'm not really getting a I'm not really getting that he compares in his conscious mind. So it's not like he sat there thinking, weighing up the connections in his conscious mind. It doesn't really seem like he does that. Jasmine, will the used part that I need for my truck be worth it to buy? Will it last until I'm ready to buy another vehicle, or is it not worth it? Will the used part that I need for my truck be worth it to buy? Okay. So I'm actually getting a yes on that. I'm actually getting a yes on those questions. Um, okay. Kai, I love cards. Reconciliation. Oh, I dropped it. Someone from your past is returning to your life. Someone from your past. Okay. Interesting. Don't necessarily have to accept them, but they may show interest. Mega, when will R take me out for an intimate date? Okay. There just seems to be a possibility within the next week or two, so that's really nice. Cherry, a chakra card, yes. They are. Isolation. Isolation. So it's isolation and it's the throat chakra. So it's interesting because it can go two ways. So it depends. It's a lot about your social battery and what you're doing socially at the moment. So if you're very social at the moment, you're going out all the time, you're connecting with loads of people, it's telling you to recharge your social battery a little bit, be in the isolation and kind of recharge your social battery. But if you're in the isolation, you haven't really been with people, you haven't been networking, you haven't been getting out and about, it's telling you to go ahead and do that. So your social battery is charged, go out, meet people, connect. So just think about that. It depends where you're at the moment. Jan, what is the catalyst for Caden and cutting ties? Was her pretending to be his girlfriend on the 15th the final nail in the coffin for them? Okay. Okay, so nothing like it's the final nail. I wouldn't necessarily say that, but it is helping because the process with them it's like fizzling out. It's fizzling out. So it's sometimes the calls can become less frequent, or the communication can be more short answers, things like that, because this is kind of fizzling out. Although there can sometimes be a bit of an up and down, it's mostly fizzling out. So you don't really see something as being like uh, the lightning bolt moment, that catalyst that like kind of ends it, if that makes sense. It's more smooth fizzling out, I would say. That's how it seems. Jasmine, spirit never demands. You have pick up your point if you are strong for protection or spirit attached. So it's good, but always bless your ego. But I think one thing people don't realize as well is fairies, like the fae, they're not necessarily positive beings. So the fae are actually like jinn in the sense that they can be positive and negative. They can choose to be negative if they want to. If anyone has ever heard of the calf, it's like the realm where the fae can go and they can take you there, and people who go there never come back. Sometimes physically, but a lot of the time mentally. So they go there and then they come back and they just cannot recalibrate their mind to this realm. Um, so yeah, I think sometimes we forget things like that. That this is why Fae are quite mischievous and things like that. They have within their nature, Jinn and Fae can be like humans. So they can be really positive, they can be of the light, they can be really negative, they can be of the dark, or they can also have a little bit of both in them, which most Fae do. Most Fae are very human-like in that sense, but they have a bit of both. So I think sometimes people think that every spirit that we connect with is totally positive, and that just isn't the case. Some beings, because don't forget as well, they are interdimensional. It's not like they're of a particularly high vibration. It's quite close to us. They used to live in this realm. So sometimes I think we overlook that there's a lot more to what we're connecting with and what we're doing spiritually than just we're all just going to the high vibration. We're all just focusing on the light. That would be really nice, but it's not true. It's not realistic at the moment. We do connect with different beings that are on our wavelength. Sometimes, like humans, or they're a little bit lower. Sometimes, it's all about learning. It's all about growth. It's all about learning and growth. That's all. That's what it's all about. Kevin, what type of connection would benefit the best for me and A in this January to March phase? Still no contact, friendship, or maybe something more? Okay. Friendship, but friendship, but it's kind of like there's a bit of encouragement for like subtle flirting, if possible, in the right moment. You feel it's the right moment, but I definitely would say subtle. So I just want to say, if you have not liked the video yet, guys, please do like it. I really appreciate it. We have about less than 10 minutes left, about 10 minutes, so we'll get through what we can get through. And if you are new, please leave your full name and date of birth with your question. It's specific questions for the crystal ball, questions that can be answered quite quickly. And we have cards, angel, chakra, unicorn, love cards, druid wisdom, shadow healing, forest fire, and moon magic. If you are looking for a more in-depth full reading, please go to secretfrequencies.com/shop. I also offer other things on there. So there's readings like crystal ball, tarot, rune, palm reading, candle wax reading, and things like that. But there's also spells, love spells, money spells, and there's also other sessions, you know, like sound healing sessions, Reiki sessions, cleanses. If you have like dense energy or imbalances, you can be cleansed. So yeah, just letting you guys know about that. Jasmine, will I be able to access this realm for this particular goal I'm seeking? And is Kenya the one to help me do this? Okay. Yeah, so I'm guessing a lot of positivity on your ability to access different realms, but also the guidance with like the help. So who will help? It's optional in a sense. So I'm not getting negative energy on that, but just kind of like you don't need that. You don't need it. But yeah, it's kind of like an optional thing. But you definitely have these abilities. You definitely have the potential to do that. And Pooja, was Anna willing to attend Rajshree's wedding if I was also invited? Okay. Yes. Guess a yes on that. Kevin, if I meet my twin flame in the future, will we stay connected for most part of our lives? What are the contracts regarding this for us? Okay. So it's interesting because it does seem more like you're heading in a soulmate direction than twin flame, but there is possibility of it. It seems kind of like there's a possibility, but it's kind of lower prominence. There's no negative energy around it. It's probably more prominent in like a different lifetime, but there is a possibility, you know. So as I always say, if the possibility is small but you really want it, work on that path, manifest it. You know, you can do that. Jasmine. Yeah. And yeah, that's really important to say. Jasmine says 100% exercising caution, absolutely. Yeah. I love this kind of questions. I'd love to talk more in depth about like spirits and, you know, different kinds of like jinn, negative beings, things like that, and of course the positive as well. Jan, has Kate felt jealous or a bit worried during these recent times whenever I've hung with my guy friend? Okay. Yeah, there is a bit of jealousy coming through there. Megha, what would Art and his sister would think of the design that I'll make for them? Okay. I'm getting really positive energy on this. There's a lot of happiness and like gratitude there. So yeah, I like that. Jasmine, with the next car I get, am I going to be making car payments or will it be paid out and I own it? Okay. So the energy at the moment, it looks more likely to be car payments because it's a card payments. Um, uh, yeah. So like you're saying, not outright. Looks more likely. Cherry, do you see me winning money? Okay. Yeah, there's definitely a small, but so when I say small, it's like, you know, I'm not seeing like becoming a millionaire from the lottery, but I'm seeing like, you know, a decent amount, a small amount, but a decent amount. Like, so maybe I would say like maybe 10 grand, something like that. Um, there does seem to be like a possibility of that for you. It's kind of within your energy, but I don't really see like a specific time frame on it, but it's very within your energy. Kai, what could be the cause or causes of my pretty frequent migraines? Okay. So I'm not seeing that, and I'm sorry, Kai. I feel like I haven't been much help to you today. But sometimes this can happen when it's, you know, it is kind of like a medical question. I do always give that disclaimer of, you know, use energy healing and psychics and things like that as well as your healthcare professionals. Don't, not instead of. So definitely make sure you're getting checked, make sure you're, yeah, getting checked, making sure you're okay. Because you can use things like Reiki and cleansers on your third eye and crown for migraines, but always also check with the healthcare professional to make sure everything's okay. So yeah, and medical questions can be a little bit hit and miss, I would say. So yeah, Kai, I'm really sorry. I feel like I haven't been much help for your questions today. And guys, oh my gosh, we're finishing in like 2 minutes. I will do 2 more questions. Jan, when will Kane remove the matching Discord banner he has of him and him? Okay. So I'm guessing like a month to 5 weeks with that one. There's possibility to be within that time frame, but that's kind of like the time frame. Kevin, what did A want to get close this week? Why did A want to get close this week? It started like Tuesday or Thursday this week. What triggered it? Okay. It's kind of like there's always been a desire, even if a lot of the time it's a little bit subconscious. But when he feels more comfortable, when he feels less like almost like he's judging himself, or he feels like other people might judge him, when there's more comfort, like if he feels more relaxed and less anxious about it, he will do it. So it's definitely like a comfort kind of thing. So guys, I do have to jump off now. I'm just going to scroll down and see. Sharanya, is my husband still active with third party woman? Okay, so you're new, so I'll just answer that question. So unfortunately, I'm getting a yes on that. I'm really sorry to say. Nettie, it's nice to see you. It's been a while. Will I be moving within the next 6 months? I'm getting a yes on that. So I'm just answering questions for like kind of new people or people who aren't in a lot. But I do have to go. So I'm really sorry. Aries! Oh no, I'm so sorry to miss you. Oh my. Guys, I will jump on when I have another moment. And let me just talk about Marie. Oh my gosh, I haven't seen you in so long. Oh my gosh. I'll do a love call for Marie quickly. It's been so long, Marie. Worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work on your love life. Divine timing. Maybe you feel like you've been waiting for a long time, but things are aligning. I just want to see who else is in. Samina, really nice to see you. I'm so sorry. Javella! Oh, Javella. It's nice to see you back in as Elisa. Elisa, oh my, goodie. Swatty! Haven't seen you for so long. Guys, I'm so sorry. I do have to jump off. I will literally be having a knock at the door in just a moment. So I do have to jump off. I really appreciate the likes on the video. I really appreciate you guys jumping on. I will be on anytime I get a moment. I promise I will jump on with a mobile stream like this. Heart chakra members, I know I messed up many times trying to get this one I owe you. So I owe you guys a stream. I know I messed up many times with this. I feel so bad, but I do have a lot of things to work around at the moment. I'm pretty busy. I'm really trying to do a good time for you. If I did the Heart Chakra members one now, I feel like maybe 2 people will come in. So it has to be at a decent time for everyone, like Miss Venus as well. So hopefully we can do that tomorrow. I'm thinking that the heart one will be tomorrow. So Heart Chakra members, crystal ball for you guys tomorrow. But I will jump on with a mobile stream as soon as I can. So love and blessings to each of you. My sincerest apologies if I did not get to your questions today. I know this is a pretty early stream for me, but I really hope to see you soon. It won't be too long until the next one, so stay with me, keep some of your questions, think about what you'll ask next time, and love, light and blessings to each of you. Happy holidays, happy whatever you celebrate, I really hope. Oh, happy winter solstice, guys, I forgot to say that. It's the winter solstice, so I hope you have a wonderful winter solstice, and love, light and blessings to each of you.